considering the limited time available to issue notice for a committee meeting to consider the appointments awaiting action of Committee on National Defense. And in view of the urgency of the matter, I move that the Committee on National Defense be allowed to immediately convene today and proceed with the consideration of the appointments before it. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Moreover, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, in view of the urgency that prompted the convening of this special session and the need for the immediate consideration of the appointments awaiting action of the Committee on National Defense, I move that this body waive the 5-day notice requirement for committee meetings under Articles 4, Section 1 of the Rules of the Standing Committees.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, motion is approved.
Mr. Chairman, at this juncture, may I request that the chairperson of the Committee on Foreign Affairs, Senator Panfilo M. Lacson, be recognized.
We recognize Senator Ping Lacson.
Mr. Chairman, Your Honors, following the precedent set by the Committee on National Defense, this representation respectfully manifests that there are likewise appointments awaiting action by the Commission, and like those of our military officers, find themselves in this situation through no fault of their own. These appointees concerned are distinguished members of our Foreign Service who have devoted their careers to advancing Philippine interests abroad. They have served with dedication, professionalism, and loyalty, often far from their families and loved ones, and frequently under demanding and challenging conditions in the service of our nation. In recognition of their sacrifices and faithful service, and considering the urgency that necessitated this convening of the special session of Congress today, this representation expresses the hope that these career diplomats may likewise be accorded the opportunity for timely action by the Commission. For the information of this august body, the request for the conduct of a meeting of the Committee on Foreign Affairs was transmitted to the Commission's Secretariat yesterday evening, and the corresponding notice was issued. Accordingly, the Committee on Foreign Affairs stands ready to proceed with the consideration of the appointments before it at 1 p.m. today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Lacson. The manifestation of the chairperson of the Committee on Foreign Affairs is duly noted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Chairman, in view of the authority granted by the body for the Committee on National Defense and the Committee on Foreign Affairs to convene and proceed with the consideration of the appointments referred to them, may I respectfully move that the session be suspended. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, session is suspended. pwesto. Sabay, pinipin na to. Dito. Betay ko muna. Abot ka ka.
Pa-like, pa-subscribe. Grabe guys, no, 'di ba? Andiyan po si Marcoleta, si Bongo, sino pa ba? Si Loren Ligarda. Ayan o, kapal lang mukha, nakikipagplastikan pa. Nako, oh. Nako. Wala lang po dyan, hindi natin nakikita si Camille Villar na magkapatid. At ito pong si Bobo Tanga nga si Robin Padilla. Hindi po natin alam kung ano pong meron parang merong hearing kasi nandyan po yung mga abogado. Tapos nandyan din yung asawa ni Bong Revilla. At yung spokesperson ng Congress. Ayun si Marcoleta. Alam kasi nila na pag hindi sila pumasok, pag-iinitan talaga sila. Pa-like at pa-subscribe. Ayan. I-like po natin guys yung live para po kumalat.
The meeting on the Committee on National Defense of the Commission on Appointments in the special session of Congress is hereby called to order.
Parang merong hearing eh. Subaybayan natin guys Ayan ang dami pa pong abogado doon sa left side. Kapal ang mukha ni Ligardo, plastic talaga eh. Inuuto-uto pa si Lacson. Balingbing ka. Kahit anong gawin mo, makukulong ang anak mo. Ayan guys, si Lani Mercado. Asawa yan ni Bong Revilla, di ba? Nasa left side. Natin alam, ano pa tong Senate Prib? Pa-like, pa-subscribe. Maraming salamat. Nako, ayan yung mga mga coronel ata yan, mga colonel. Ayan, malaking pasalamat nila dyan sa the new majority. Dahil po, ayun, si Imee Baba, Guys, pansin nyo, ang wala lang dyan, si Robin Padilla at saka si Cayetano. Si Bongo po, nandyan din nandyan. Nakita ko kanina eh. Ano kaya yung Senate food na to? Guys, pakilike po lang ating live at pakisubscribe na rin po. Ayan na. Para i-recommend po ni YouTube sa mas marami pa. Ay, may baba. Oh. Nagsipasok, di ba? Sabi ni Nanette, Imee, kabit, balimbing. Oo nga, ha? Kasi alam nila guys na wala na sila talagang bilang. O, yan o, nagpasalamat yung mga colonel na na-promote as a general para sa kanilang benepisyo. Sa kanila pong magiging pensyon. Kaya laki po ng pagpasalamat ng mga general, the new generals po na yan. Di ba guys, napakasarap po panoorin ng Senado na nagtatrabaho ng maayos. Ayan po, resume na po yung sesyon. Alamin natin kung ano po ba itong sesyon na to. Pakilike po ng ating live at pakisubscribe na rin
The
po.
honorable members of the Committee on National Defense, Benjamin C. Agaraw Jr., Antonio Tony Petit Albano, Mercedes K. Alvarez, Jose Joboy S. Aquino, Chairperson, Joseph Victor J. Ejercito, Wilfrido Mark M. Verga, Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada, Christopher Lawrence Bong Tigo, Ramon N. Tigo Jr., Risa Ontiveros, Panfilo M. Lacson, Lauren Legarda, Rodante D. Marcoleta, Imee R. Marcos, Lani Mercado Revilla,
Ba't kaya singge
Francis
si Lani?
Paulo P. Ortega V, Franz S. Pumaren, Vicente C. Soto III,
Ayun o, ang
Jose
daming mga
Bong J.
nakaupo
Teves Jr., Marcy R. Teodoro, Rafi T. Tulfo, Alan U.T., Joel Villanueva, Juan Miguel Mix F. Zubiri.
Guys, like po natin yung live.
With 20 members present, including the chair, we have a quorum. Good morning, distinguished members of this committee, guests, ladies and gentlemen. As earlier manifested by this representation during the plenary session and pursuant to the authority granted by the body for the committee to immediately convene under special circumstances, the Committee on National Defense is meeting today to consider the ad interim appointments of the generals and flag officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Guys, pakilike po yung live
Before this
natin.
committee today, please stand up as your name is called. Number 1, Edmond G. Peralta, Lieutenant General. Isagani O. Criste, Major General. Alan M. Avier, Vice Admiral. Naisforo M. Diaz Jr., Brigadier General. Rose Wati Remo, Brigadier General. The officers whose appointments are before the committee today find themselves in this situation through no fault of their own, but rather as
Guys,
consequence
pakilike po ng ating live.
of circumstances beyond their control. Throughout their careers, they have faithfully discharged their duties, upheld the highest standards of military professionalism, and rendered distinguished service to the Republic. Having satisfied all the requirements prescribed under the rules, they are deserving of the Commission's timely consideration of their appointments. These officers have dedicated more than 3 decades of their lives to the service of our country, rising through the ranks through competence, discipline,
Guys, pakilike po yung
integrity,
ating live at
and
pa-subscribe na rin po. Maraming salamat.
to duty. Their careers reflect not only personal achievement but also years of sacrifice, perseverance, and steadfast adherence to the values of the armed forces of the Philippines. Indeed, no promotion can fully compensate for the hardships they have endured, the risks they have taken, and the sacrifices they and their families have made in the service of the nation. Time and again, they have answered the
Guys,
call
pakilike po ng
of
ating
duty,
live at pa-subscribe na
often
rin po.
serving in distant and dangerous assignments away
Hi,
from their
Eliza.
loved ones
Shout out,
and
Eliza Basa.
exposed
Eliza
to harm's way.
Basa.
so that our people may live in peace
Shout out.
and security.
Pa-like at pa-subscribe. Ayan
The
guys,
consideration of their
yung mga
appointments today
Cayetano
is therefore
Blacks,
more than a
kaya mga
recognition
pumasok na
of
po.
rank.
Maliban lang
It
po
is
kay
an
Robin
acknowledgement
Padilla
of their
at
distinguished
kay Cayetano.
record of service, their proven
The rest po ay
leadership,
pumasok na.
and their invaluable
It means
contributions
bumalitad na.
to our national defense and security.
Pa-like, pa-subscribe.
It is likewise a tribute to the dedication and selflessness of the men and women of the armed forces who stand ready at all times to defend our sovereignty and protect the Filipino people. For these reasons, the committee deems it both proper and just that these appointments be acted upon without
Pakilike po,
further
pakilike.
delay. Madam Secretary,
Mag-like po kayo dyan,
kindly
guys.
appraise the body of its jurisdictional requirements and other pertinent information with regard to these officers of the AFP in compliance with the new rules of the Commission and the rules of the standing committees. Secretary,
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson, Your Honors. Mr. Chairperson, President
Guys,
Ferdinand R.
like.
Marcos Jr. submitted to the Commission on Appointments the appointments of earlier mentioned officers under consideration today by the committee, and the same were immediately referred to the Committee on National Defense pursuant to Section 16, Chapter 5 of the new rules of the Commission. These appointments were published on various dates in two newspapers of general circulation, Manila Standard and Daily Tribune, and
Want stylish shoes that keep you warm and comfy? Try these furry-lined dad shoes. Shop now on Lazada with 100% authentic guarantee and free shipping. Tap the link below and get yours today.
Secretary, please administer the oath to all the appointees present.
Officers, kindly rise and raise your right hands. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? So help you God. Mr. Chairman, all the appointees present are now under oath.
May I invite the officers to take their designated seat in front? Session suspended. Session resumed. The chair would now like to call to the most senior among the officials, Edmond G. Peralta, Lieutenant General. Take a seat. May po ba dyan? If, to deliver his opening statement.
Sir, I am Lieutenant General Edmundo G. Peralta, sir. I am the Deputy Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of the Philippines. Appearing before you are four other officers. Here's our name before, sir. And we are here for the confirmation of we appear before the Commission appointments for our confirmation, sir.
Thank you, General Peralta. You please, you may now take the seat in front. Open now, sir. Oh, yeah. sir. When I sit. The, the floor is now open for question, inquiries, if there are any from the members of the committee. If Honorable Marcoleta is recognized.
Good morning, Lieutenant General Peralta. Tama po ba na ang birthday ninyo is May 14, 1970,
Yes, sir.
which was last month?
Yes, sir.
Meaning to say you already reached the age of 56 and you were bypassed upon seeing the adjournment of Congress on June 3. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact,
Majority Floor Leader.
this circumstance also applies to the rest of your colleagues, namely Vice Admiral Alan M. Javier, whose birthday is May 16, 1970. Major General Isagani Criste, birthday is April 21, 1970. Brigadier General Naisforo Diaz, birthday May 5, 1970. And Brigadier General Rus Mawate Remo, April 24, 1970. Meaning to say the five of you, General, already reached the age of 56. And everyone was bypassed upon the scene of the adjournment of Congress last June 3, 2026. That is a fact, sir. And are you aware of Republic Act 11939?
Yes, sir.
Republic Act 11939 amended Republic Act 11709. You're familiar with that? Do you know why I am citing this particular law, General?
Yes, sir.
Why?
We are less than 1 year, sir.
Yes, you are correct. Section 2 of Republic Act 11709, which is now Section 1 of 11939, last paragraph, says that to be eligible for appointment or promotion to the grade of Brigadier General or Commodore O-07 or higher, except for positions under sections 2A and 2B, the officer must have at least 1 year remaining of active service before compulsory retirement. And would you say that you lack at least 1 year remaining of active service before your compulsory retirement?
Yes, sir. We were ordered to come here, sir, and we are directed to appear before the commission appointments.
And so therefore, it only means that the five of you may no longer be eligible for reappointment in view of the prohibition under Section 1 of Republic Act 11939. Am I correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Marcoleta. Honorable Senator Ping Lacson is recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Just for clarity, I believe and I was told by the Secretary of the Commission on Appointments that the ad interim appointments of this fine gentleman and lady is a mere resubmission of their previous ad interim appointments given before the resumption, the May 25, 2026 resumption of the first regular session. And since this is a special session, it is a continuation of the first regular session. Therefore, hindi pa po sila pasok do sa one-year ban. Kasi hindi naman po nila kasalanan na nagkagulo-gulo kami dito sa Senado at hindi na-take up yung kanilang confirmation. So with that manifestation, Mr. Chairman, I move that we recommend to the plenary the confirmation of the aforestated or aforementioned gentleman and lady in plenary. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
If there's, yes, Honorable Rizon Taveros.
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Any objection to the motion? Duly seconded.
Guess what's the cutest little thing ever? Check out my new Fugger Bag charm. Look at those funny, ugly teeth. So cute. Super soft. Perfect for keys and bags. I'm totally obsessed with it.
Officers have rendered long and distinguished service to the nation. As such, the minority supports the favorable confirmation of their appointments and commends their dedication and sacrifices in their service to the Filipino people. Mr. Chair, as the acting minority floor leader, on behalf of the minority and the Filipino people, we interpose no objection to their confirmation. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Albano. Honorable Bongo is recognized.
Mr. Chair, esteemed colleagues, allow me to express my full support for this commission. As this commission gives its consent to the well-deserved appointments of the senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. These officers have demonstrated professionalism. Opo, sir. Support lang po. Manifestation lang po. These officers have demonstrated professionalism, dedication, and unwavering commitment to their duties in safeguarding our nation's sovereignty, protecting our people, and upholding the Constitution. Wala na po akong katanungan sa kanila. And in fact, itong dalawa, si Vice Admiral Alan Madrid Javier, Lieutenant General Edmundo Peralta are mga tanglaw diwa, class of 92. Their years of service, leadership, and sacrifice reflect the highest ideals of military service and have earned them the trust and confidence of their fellow servicemen. At naintindihan ko rin po na yung 1 year bar rule na dapat nilang mahabol dahil bawat star na alam po ni Senator Ping Lacson yan noon pa, parati nating pinaglalaban dahil napakahalaga po sa kanila yung 1 star na matagtag sa kanila. Yan po dala-dala na nila hanggang sa kanilang pagtanda. At maraming salamat rin po Senator Ping sa mga suporta mo noon sa sundalo. Mr. Chair, dahil sa kanilang kabayanihan at pagbibigay serbisyo sa ating bansa, gusto ko lang pong bigyang pagkilala at pagpupugay sina Vice Admiral Alan Madrid Javier, Lieutenant General Edmundo Peralta, Philippine Army, Major General Isagani Ocampo Criste, na naging PSG rin po nung panahon ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, Brigadier General Nice Foro, Medrana Diaz Jr., Philippine Army, and Brigadier General Rosa Mawate Remo, women in uniform. Ma'am, sa panahon ng banta sa seguridad, sakuna at iba't pang hamon sa kapayapaan at kaayusan, sila ay naninindigan at naglingkod ng buong katapatan sa iba't ibang tungkulin at responsibilidad na kanilang ginagampanan. Napatunayan ng mga opisyal nito ang kanilang kakayahang mamuno at maglingkod. Panahon ng pandemya, panahon ng giyera sa Marawi, bagyo, lindol, baha, patuloy kayo nagtatrabaho para sa ating mga kababayan. At maalala ko po, nung panahon ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, pinaglaban natin na madoble po ang sahod ng entry position ng military at lahat po ng uniform personnel dahil po yan sa inyong sakripisyo para sa bayan at hindi po natin mararating itong kinaroroonan natin kung hindi po dahil sa inyo. As our first line of defense, your continued courage and commitment are vital to defending our country's honor, rights, and future. We also call on you to remain steadfast in protecting our sovereignty. Maraming salamat po sa inyong dedikasyon, sakripisyo at walang katulad na serbisyo sa ating mga kababayan. Wala po akong katanungan kung hindi nagbibigay lang po ako ng full support dito sa ating hearing sa Commission on Appointments. Dati naman po akong membro dito since 2019. At hindi po matutumbasan ang inyong kontribusyon sa bayan. Pero meron lang po akong paalala sa ating Armed Forces of the Philippines. Unahin lagi ang interes ng bayan. Unahin po lagi ang interes ng bawat Pilipino. Mabuhay po kayo. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Honorable Senator Bongo. Yes, Honorable Marcoleta.
Mr. Chair, I did not get proper explanation on the concern that I raised before this committee. I don't think we are in a position to violate an existing law. What I heard is an assumption that was passed on to the secretary of this commission. Somebody presumed that the appointment made last year is supposed to be continued. May I ask the secretary to explain that, if that assumption is correct? And if that assumption is enough to override the clear provision of the law?
Honorable Lacson.
Again, I'd like to clarify, hindi po last year. Before May 25, 2026, yung nag-resume tayo ng first regular session. Kasi nag-break tayo, bago tayo mag-resume, they were given ad interim appointments by the President. So yun po yung ina-apply natin because a special session that we are having today is a continuation of the first regular session, Mr. Chairman. So yung birthday nila fell after. Kailan ang birthday mo, General? May 14. So yung ad interim appointments were given before May 14, I suppose. So you confirm that. So hindi ka covered ng 1-year ban. That's the clarification that I manifested earlier, Mr. Chairman. How about the others? Covered sila ng hindi sila covered ng 1-year ban when they were given their ad interim appointments before May 25, di ba? Kasi kung after May 25, resumption, nomination, at saka hindi na kayo mag-apply. But since you were given your ad interim appointments, since Congress was in recess at that time, having resumed on May 25, hindi po kayo mako-cover ng 1-year ban. That's my point. So I hope I satisfy the query posited by the Honorable Marcoleta. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, Mr. Chair, that is an assumption. Somebody should explain from this committee if that assumption is correct. Because the law is the law. They have just reached their age of 56. And they were bypassed. That is a fact. We cannot change that fact, Mr. Chair. That is the only point that I'm trying to raise here. Kasi maliwanag po yung sinasabi naming batas. Wala po tayong personalan dito. I hope that these 5 officers, gusto ko rin naman sila na mailagay natin sa tamang ayos ng kanilang confirmation. But there is a hurdle here. Ilang ang problema rito, Mr. Chair, kasi maliwanag po yung sinasabi ng batas. Lumilitaw, after their compulsory retirement, less than 1 year na eh. As a matter of fact, they were unable to submit the documents for confirmation only, siguro, hindi ko po alam, but only the secretary can testify when exactly Amaze go. Install and go. Confirm natin sila. Wala nga silang kasalanan, but somebody is at fault here. And then we have now a problem with the law. We cannot just simply say na we assume that they are not covered by 1-year ban. No. The law is very clear, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
Chair, session suspended. General, you may take your seat, General.
Grabe, no? Talagang si Marcoleta ay siraulo talaga, no? Kumukontra pa dito sa pagtaas ng ranggo ng mga dating colonel para maging general. Para malaki po ang maging benepisyo nila sa kanyang pension. Pero itong si Marcoleta ay humaharang na naman. Samantalang sila naman talaga ang may kasalanan kung bakit hindi natuloy yung session that time. O, tignan mo, walang kumakausap sa Marcoleta na to. Ayan o, pinagkakaisahan siya. Sapakin nyo yan, apat na general, sapakin nyo. Ba't ka mo ba harang ng harang? Nako, Marcoleta, talagang panggulo ka. Pero okay yan, at least may topic tayo, di ba? Talagang bullshit tong ano na to bulldog na to no? Yung apat na general na yan, yung iniisip niya, gustong-gusto ng sampilungin yung mukha ni, ni Marcoleta. Grabe guys, no? Ayan, palike naman ng ating live at pa-subscribes. Ayan. Marcoleta is always against also. Shoutout po sa ating mga live viewers dyan. Ito pong si Marcoleta. Romy Gozon, shout out. Huwag nyo nang kausapin kasi yung Marcoletang bulldog na yan. Talagang ano yan salot. Guys, palike pa, palike. Palike po ng ating live. Dapat din nalilipitan ni Subiri itong ano natin para magmukhang tanga Guys, pakilike po ng ating live at pa-subscribes na rin po. Maraming salamat. Ayun, si Lorenzinta. Si Lorenzinta at saka si Mangga. Si Bongo, medyo may distansya na rin guys. Napakinggan nyo ang kanyang sinabi about dito kay Lacson. Palike po, palike. Si Marcolet ang bulldog ay laging umeepal. Okay lang yan. At least meron tayong topic. Pero hindi naman siya magwawagi yan. Tingnan mo, buti nga kinakausap pa siya ng Subiri, di ba? Kung hindi, mukha siyang tanga dyan. Hindi siya magwawagi. Hindi siya magwawagi. Ang mga demonyo ay hindi nagwawagi. Pa-like po ng ating live at pa-subscribes na rin, guys. Maraming salamat. Alisan mo na, Subiri. Tayuan mo na yan. Tayuan mo na. Yan, alis na. Alisan mo na yan. Uy, nahatak pa ang puta. Parang may kausap. Parang hindi mapahiya. Uy. Guys, pakilike ng ating live at pa-subscribes na rin po. Ayan, nag-suspend lang ng ilang minuto pero magbabalik po ang kanilang session. Okay. Inahatak talaga ni Marco Bete. Ay, nako, Marco Beta ka, oo. Wala ka nang nagawang tama. Kung alam mo lang yung mga nasa isip ng 4 na general na yan, ay nako, sarap sapakin siguro, siguro. Guys, pa-like, pa-subscribe. Ito po, isa na naman po si Imee Baluga. Yan, Hi, Shawl Farolan. Mega love shoutout sa iyo dyan. Yan, alisan mo na yan, Subiri. Huwag mo labitan yan, virus yan, virus. Pa-like at pa-subscribe. Ayan, mag-usap kayong dalawang abnormal dyan. Okay, pa-like po na ating live, guys, at pa-subscribe na rin po. Shout out, Shawl Forlan. Ba't kaya nandiyan si Lani Mercado, guys, no? Paki-comment naman kung alam nyo. Hindi ko rin kasi alam ba't nandiyan si Lani Mercado. Asawa ni Bong Revilla to, di ba? Pa-like at pa-subscribes. Ay, kawawa si Marcoleta, walang kausap.
Kung wala ka pa rin atomic card hanggang ngayon, or hindi mo pa ginagamit yung atomic card mo, you're missing a lot.
Palike at pa-subscribe. Wala siyang kausap. Kawawa ka naman. Guys, pakilike ng ating live at pa-subscribe na rin po. Ayan nag-suspend lang ng ilang minuto at babalik din po yung kanilang session agad. Ayan Kung may nakakaalam po sa inyo, ba't nandyan si Lani Mercado, paki-comment naman. Yung asawa ni Bong Revilla. Tingnan niyo si Marcoleta, nag-iisa lang doon sa likod. Ayan. Kinuha yung cellphone ni ayaw tabihan, guys. Ayaw tabihan ni Tulpo. Guys, palike po natin live at pa-subscribe na rin po. Ayan, para ma-notify po kayo ng ating mga live araw-araw na mga bagong balita. Ayan na. Suspended lang po ng ilang minuto itong Senate Prib at magbabalik din po ito agad. Ayan, maraming salamat po sa inyong mga viewers natin dyan. Shout out po sa inyong lahat dyan. At huwag niyo pong kalimutan mag-like at mag-subscribe. Ayan, malaking tulong na po yan sa atin. Maraming salamat. Grabe no, si Marcoleta talagang wala nang magandang sasabihin. Talagang kontrapelo. Palike po, palike, pa-subscribe. Ayan, maraming salamat. Suspended lang po ng ilang minuto itong Senate Prib para magbabalik din po agad ang kanilang sesyon na few minutes. Ayan Ang hindi lang po natin nakikitang senador na pumasok, guys, unang-una si Cayetano, si Padilla, yung dalawang Villar. Okay, pero the rest, pumasok lahat. At nakikita natin sila ni Mercado. Hindi natin alam kung ano po yung kanyang pakay, bakit nandyan po siya sa Senate.
Committee hearing will now resume.
Okay, tahimik na tayo.
The chair also would like to stand corrected earlier. The chair has declared it was session suspended. It's a committee hearing suspended. So we now continue. I believe Honorable Marcy Teodoro. Okay na. Honorable Teodoro would like to make a manifestation. Honorable Marcy Teodoro.
Mr. Chairman, a point of information. Bago po ako rito pero meron po tayong kaso Matibag versus Benipayo, GR number 149036 of 2002. This has something to do and defining what is a bypass appointment. As pointed out earlier by Senator Lacson, that this is basically a continuation of the previous session. Hence, the appointment was not technically bypass as defined under the said doctrine under Matibag versus Benipayo. A point of information, Mr. Presiding, Mr. Chairman, this may help or guide the committee in its decision. As defined, a bypass appointment occurs only when upon the close of the session of Congress. It's true that the Congress was immediately adjourned, but a special session was called upon, so it's being considered a continuation this proceeding. So if June 17 of this year is considered a continuation of the same congressional session, and this is not a new session, that event triggers the bypass, but not yet. But not yet occurred. Therefore, the appointment remain pending and subject to the CA action. This is my humble observation and opinion on the matter, Mr. Chair, that the appointments remain pending and subject to CA action.
Thank you, Honorable Teodoro. Yes, Honorable Marcoleta.
Mr. Chair, I think we should clearly clarify that this plenary session is not a continuation of the last session.
Palike po, subscribe.
This plenary session is not a continuation of the last session.
Shoutout po,
Simply
Russell.
because
Abuyan.
this is a clearly separate proceeding given that Congress adjourned Sine
Hi,
Die
Nancy.
on June 3. This is very clear. We should not explain it any further. And Matibag versus Benipayo was quoted, Mr. Chair. In this case, Mr. Chair, an interim appointment can be terminated for two causes specified in the Constitution. Article 7, Section 16, Paragraph 2. Ang sabi doon, the first cause is the disapproval of his ad interim appointment by the CA. The second one is the adjournment of Congress without the CA acting on his appointment. Ito yung Matibag versus Banipayo. Mr. Chair, may I manifest that I have nothing against the five officers subject of today's confirmation. I think we have to thank them for their gallantry and service to our nation. I'm just trying to make a point here. But I am not objecting because we need to know and we need to articulate what is the law that must be the concern of this proceeding, Mr. Chair. Sana ay wala na yung assumption kasi na sinasabi pa nila kanina that there is a continuation. This is not. Alam natin lahat yun eh. Because we are misleading our members for doing that, Mr. Chair. Ang importante na lang dito, kung wala namang mag-object sa kanila, I'm just pointing it for the record that there is a law that must be respected in connection with this, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Marcoleta. Considering that earlier there was a motion of
Yes,
Honorable
go ahead, Mr. Chairman. I was just going to
Yes.
Shocking! I thought this was just an ice tray, but it's also a water bottle. The ice cubes pop out with a press. Pour in your favorite drink and your cold drink is ready to go. Click below to buy it for less than 500 pesos. Hurry up and buy now!
in constitutional body than Congress itself kung tutuusin. Debatable yun. Kaya talagang pwedeng continuation. Only for that matter, Mr. Chairman. Go ahead.
Yes, Majority Floor. Thank you, Honorable Soto.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Since there's no objection and there was a previous motion, so I move to act on the previous motion.
Considering that there's no objection, the previous motion of Honorable Lacson is hereby approved. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, since there are no more objections, I move to recommend to the plenary for the commission to confirm the ad interim appointments of the 5 generals and flag officers of the AFP. So move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion without any objection. The same is hereby approved. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, there being no other matters to discuss, I move to adjourn the meeting.
On motion of the Majority Floor Leader, there being no objection, the meeting is hereby adjourned.
Ready na tayo? Mag-alastos na. Okay. This meeting of the Committee on Foreign Affairs of the Commission on Appointments in the special session of Congress is hereby called to order. As earlier manifested on the floor, the Chair would like to inform the members that this meeting is being held in connection with the special session called for the consideration of urgent matters requiring immediate action. Majority Leader.
Mr. Chair, Your Honors, in view of the urgency that prompted the convening of this special session and the need for the immediate consideration of appointments awaiting action of the Committee on Foreign Affairs, I move that the body waive the 5-day notice requirement of the committee meetings under Article 4, Section 1 of the Rules of the Standing Committee. So moves, Mr. Chair.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved. With the concurrence of the members, the proceedings shall now continue in accordance with the agenda. Thank you. Madam Secretary, please call the roll of members.
The honorable members of the Committee on Foreign Affairs, Benjamin C. Agarao Jr., Antonio Tony Petti Albano, Mercedes K. Alvarez, Jose Joboy S. Aquino II, Joseph Victor J.V.G. Ejercito, Wilfrido Mark M. Enverga, Jingoy Ejercito Estrada, Christopher Lawrence Bong Tigo, Ramon N. Gico Jr., Risa Ontiveros, Lauren Legarda, Rodante D. Marcoleta, Imee R. Marcos, Lani Mercado Revilla, Francis Paulo P. Ortega V, Franz S. Pumaren, Vicente C. Soto III, Jose Bong J. Tevez Jr., Marcy R. Teodoro, Rafi T. Tulfo, Alan U. T., Joel Villanueva, Juan Miguel Mix F. Zubiri. The committee chairperson is present.
With 22 members present, the existence of a quorum is hereby declared. Majority Leader.
Mr. Chair, we proceed already to the statement of to the enumeration of the different nominees, and I go to a statement of the chairperson.
Dispense ka na lang ng
I move to this, Mr. Chair, I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting held on March 11, 2020, and consider the same as approved. So move, Mr. Chair.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is hereby approved. Good afternoon, esteemed members of the Commission on Appointments, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, your committee is tasked to consider the nominations and ad interim appointments of 85 officials in the Department of Foreign Affairs, namely, nominations. 1. Josel Francisco Ignacio, Chief of Mission Class 2, as non-resident ambassador to the Kingdom of Bhutan, in addition to being ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary to the Republic of India, concurrent jurisdiction over the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. 2. Senen Jemsen Mangalile, Chief of Mission Class 2, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Kingdom of Cambodia. 3. Noel Mangawang Novicio, Chief of Mission Class 2 as non-resident ambassador to the Republic of Kiribati, the Republic of Nauru, the Independent State of Samoa, Kingdom of Tonga, Tuvalu, and the Republic of Vanuatu, in addition to being Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Republic of Fiji. Ad interim appointments. Edgar Barairo Badajos, Robespierre Libelo Bolivar, Emilio Torres Fernandez, Ann Halandon Luis, Zaldi Bayanin Patron, Chief of Mission Class 2, Lea Victoria Trinidad Carada, Lena Aileen C. De Dios Sison, Noemi Tan Diaz, Maria Luella Chang Duarte, Ambrosio Brian Fruto Enciso III, Jesus Enrique Guanzon Garcia II, Emmanuel Donato Coach Guzman, Mary Lac Santos Hicarte, Brian Dexter Burgos Lao, Career Minister Rapunzel Aglipay Acop, Nomer Blevens Ado II, Azela G. Arumpak Marte, Brian Jess Tio Baguio, Lily Ann Chen Cheng, Ria Eugenio Gorospe, Christine Margaret Mendiola Malang, Mary Joy Balicer Ramirez, Annalyn De Leon Ratonel, Joylyn Espinosa Santos, Rodney Jonas Lucido Sumagi, Rogelio Estrada Villanueva Jr., Maylin Marquez, for Foreign Service Officer Class 1, Maylin Marqueses Acosta, Catherine Flores Alpay, Jacqueline Joan Santiago Arquisa, Mark Chodo.
Open a Maribank savings account and get the award-winning Maribank debit card. Get up to 10% cashback on Maribank card transactions and earn a maximum of 3,650 pesos monthly. Take your card abroad to enjoy no FX fees and no ATM fees on withdrawals. It's numberless for security, with all the details and transaction settings in the app. Get your physical card for free with just 5 spends. Download Maribank today.
Michael Bansil Gomez, Ana Marie May Ramos Guerra, Charlson Carolino Hermosura, Anwar Macatembel Ito, Elaine May Laruan Hernandez, Andrea Lynn Nicolas Lazaro, Lemuel Cusi Lopez, Nadine Rosario Mineke Morales, Jet Serra Olfato, Elizabeth Picar Ramos, Judy Boydon Razon, Noel Loreto Rodriguez, John Paul Tapia Samonte, Foreign Service Officer Class 2, Maria Pilonila G. Alcaraz Argüelles, Bien Janine Balocating Alparo, or is it Janine or Janine anyway, Sheila Marie Gonzalo Andales, Bea Habilinar Antonio, Jorge Philip Arcilla Arjona, Jeremiah Picasso Atento, Jeffrey Dairit Batak, Ana Clarisa Perez Briones, Lisel Jane Obra Kaasi, Miko Digamo Kabatingan, Roel Garcia Casaklang, Christy P. Cablin Conta, Paula Bel de Guzman Ebora, Jackie Lu Mary Nulud Gan, Lee Damagen Gano, Emile Joseph Batoon Garcia, Maria Tanya Blanco Gaurano, Hannah Elise
Palike pa, subscribe.
Ramona R. Jose Bulicer, Aaron Eric Aguilar Lozada, Maria Lia Karen Silin Magtibay, Jose Angelo de Guzman Manuel, Louis Dane Cortez Merced, Josel Nivera Mostajo, Reisa Ledesma Olavario, Jacqueline Lim Ong, Rosa Maria Isabel Marcos Pareja, Glaiza Moya Cuarteros, Mary Fides Aparis Quintos, Francis Ramon Borja Torres, Maria Flor de Lisa Aspera Tuiza, and Maria Rosauro Winkler. Madam Secretary, kindly report on the jurisdictional requirements and other pertinent information relative to the nominations and ad interim appointments of the 85 Department of Foreign Affairs officials under consideration in compliance with the new rules of the Commission and rules of the Standing Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors. Your Secretariat received the respective nominations and ad interim appointments of the 85 DFA officials on various dates. These nominations and ad interim appointments were duly referred to the Committee on Foreign Affairs pursuant to Section 16, Chapter 5 of the new rules of the Commission. Likewise, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors, the said 85 nominations and ad interim appointments were published on various dates in newspapers of general circulation, the Manila Standard, Malaya, Business Insight, and Daily Tribune, and were broadcast over PTV4 pursuant to Section 2, Article 2 of the Rules of the Standing Committees. The 85 DFA officials have complied with the submission of the mandatory documentary requirements as provided for in Section 24, Chapter 6 of the new rules of the Commission. Mr. Chairman, Your Honors, your CA Secretariat received a letter from the Human Resources Management Office of the Department of Foreign Affairs signed by Assistant Secretary Marford M. Angeles, dated 16 June 2026, addressed to the committee chairperson Senator Panfilo M. Lacson, requesting for the waiver of personal appearances of the following. 1. Senen Tiemsen Mangalili, Chief of Mission Class 2 as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Kingdom of Cambodia. 2. Jose Francisco Ignacio, Chief of Mission Class 2 as Non-Resident Ambassador of the Kingdom of Bhutan, in addition to being Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Republic of India with concurrent jurisdiction over the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal. Chiefs of Mission Class 2, Lena Eileen C. De Dios Sison, Ambrosio Brian F. Enciso III, Jesus Enrique G. Garcia II, Emmanuel Donato K. Guzman, Mary Locke S. Hicarte, Leia Victoria Carada, Noemi T. Diaz, Career Ministers Azela G. Arumpak Marte, Rapunzel A. Acop, Lilian C. Cheng, Christine Margaret M. Malang, Rodney Jonas L. Sumage, Nomer A. Ado II, Joylene E. Santos, Foreign Service Officers Class 1, Mylene M. Acosta, Marian I. Bringas, Christian Sandy Cabahug, Benjamin A. Celidio Jr., Jonathan Andrew D. Chua, Stephanie Alexis A. Cruz, Jonel John Santos Domingo, Von Ryan S. Ferrer, John Michael B. Gomez, Ana Marie May G. R. Guerra, Charleston C. Hermosura, Anwar Makatembel Ito, Eileen May B. Laruan Hernandez, Nadine Rosario M. Morales, Elizabeth P. Ramos, Judy B. Razon, and John Paul T. Samonte. Foreign Service Officers Class 2, Maria Filonila T. Alcaraz Argelias, Bien Janine B. Alfaro, Sheila Marie G. Andales, Beas J. Antonio, Jorge Felipe A. Arjona, Jeremiah P. Atento, Jeffrey D. Batak, Ana Clarissa P. Briones, Lizelle Jane O. Kaasi, Miko D. Kabatingan, Roel G. Casaclan, Christy Fe C. Conta, Paula Bel D. Ebora, Jackie Lumeri N. Gan, Lee D. Gano, Emil Joseph B. Garcia, Maria Tanya B. Gorano, Hannah Eloise G. Go, Ramona Jose Buslecer, Aaron Eric A. Lozada, Maria Lia Karen S. Magtibay, Jose Angelo D. G. Manuel, Louis Dane C. Merced, Reisha Olabario, Jacqueline L. Ong, Rosa Maria Isabel M. Pareja, Glyza M. Cuarteros, Maria Fides A. Quintos, Francis Ramon B. Torres, Marisa R. Winkler. The aforementioned officials are currently assigned at our various embassies and consulates overseas and are needed at their respective posts to continue performing vital consular assistance to nationals, political, economic, and cultural functions. The request for waiver of their appearance is also in line with the government's efforts to observe austerity. Ms. Joylene E. Santos and Mr. Charleston Hermosura, who are both currently approved vacation leave, will appear virtually at the Philippine Embassy in Tokyo, Japan and Paris, France, respectively. Mr. Senen T. Mangalile, who is currently assigned as the Philippine Consul General in New York, United States of America, is nominated as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to Kingdom of Cambodia, requested a waiver personal appearance in view of logistical challenges for him to attend personally. Ambassador Ignacio, who arrived in New Delhi on 1 January 2024 to assume his position as ambassador, also requested for a waiver of his personal appearance during the deliberation. This is in light of the fact that the Commission had earlier consented to his nomination on 31-2023 as Philippine Ambassador to the Republic of India, and his new nomination pertains solely to additional jurisdiction on a non-resident basis. Mr. Emmanuel Donato K. Guzman, who is currently assigned as the Acting Assistant Secretary at the Maritime and Ocean Affairs Office, requested for a waiver of his personal appearance as he is currently on official travel at United Nations headquarters in New York, attending the 36th meeting of state parties to the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea from 15 to 19 June 2026. Ms. Lily Ann C. Cheng, who is currently assigned as Special Assistant to the Office of the Secretary, requested for a waiver of her personal appearance as her doctor advised her to stay at home and avoid public places for a few months in view of her autoimmune condition and compromised state. Mr. Jonel John Domingo is currently on study leave, requested for a waiver of personal appearances, is currently in the University of Oxford, United Kingdom on scholarship duties. Mr. Anwar M. Ito, who is currently assigned as Acting Director of the Office of ASEAN, requested for a waiver of his personal appearance as he
Nalampasan niya.
Mr. Chair, Your Honors, I move that the letter request for the waiver of personal appearances of the aforementioned DFA officials be approved. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is hereby approved. Madam Secretary, please administer the oath to all the nominees and appointees.
May I request the appointees and nominees to stand up and raise your right hands? Those who are online, please turn on your microphone so that the committee will hear your response. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? So help you God. Yes. Mr. Chairman, all the nominees and appointees are now under oath.
Chemo Senior. May I call on Ms. Joselle Francisco Ignacio to take the front seat? Lalaki ba yun o babae? Online. So, who is the most senior present physically? May we invite him or her in front? Kindly identify yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Your Honors, my name is Noel M. Novicio, currently the Philippine Ambassador to the Republic of Fiji. Your Honors, Mr. Chair, may I first express my sincerest gratitude to the President, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., for appointing me last year as the first resident ambassador of the Philippines to the Republic of Fiji, which the Commission on Appointments approved last year in September. I would like also to express my sincerest thanks to the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, Maria Teresa Lazaro, for nominating me to the President as ambassador and for her trust and confidence in me. My appointment as ambassador remains one of the highest honors that I had received as a Foreign Service officer. Your Honors, with concurrence of this august body, as the first resident ambassador of the Philippines to the Republic of Fiji, I have the honor to inform you that we had established the Philippine Embassy in Fiji last January. Your Honors, with concurrence of this august body, my jurisdiction as ambassador will be expanded to include the following 6 countries in the Pacific: Republic of Nauru, the Kingdom of Tonga, the Independent State of Samoa, Vanuatu, Tuvalu, and Kiribati. As mandated by the President and the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, my priorities as ambassador will include the following: promote and protect the rights and welfare of our growing Filipino community in the Pacific under my jurisdiction. Your Honors, I'm very pleased to inform you that we have at least 2,300 Filipinos working and living in the 7 countries under my jurisdiction. Promote and strengthen our bilateral partnerships with the 7 countries and enhance our engagement with the Pacific Islands Forum, the main intergovernmental organization in the Pacific. And third, explore other areas of cooperation, including on labor mobility, technical cooperation, capacity building, agriculture, connectivity, and people-to-people exchanges. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Your Honors.
Are there any members of this committee who wish to propound questions to any of the nominees or appointees? Kindly. Congressman Marcy Teodoro, you're recognized. Wala pa motion.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chairman. Simply, I would like to manifest my support to all our Foreign Service officers who are present here today and awaiting confirmation. Pero gusto ko po sanang banggitin na meron pong nominee ngayon nang galing po sa aming lungsod at kinagagalak namin at pinagmamalaki. The person of Foreign Service Officer Sheila Marie Gonzalo Andales and Foreign Service Officer Elizabeth Picar Ramos. Gusto ko lang pong ipahayag ang aking pagsuporta po for the nomination and confirmation of these two nominees, Mr. Chairman.
Are you actually making an omnibus motion to recommend them to the plenary? Congressman Marcy?
All of the nominees, Mr. Chairman.
Palay
Yes,
po, palay
Mr.
po,
Chairman,
subscribe.
absolutely.
Maraming
I
salamat.
would like to make an omnibus motion to recommend the nomination and eventual confirmation of all the career service officers present today and appearing before this commission.
Yes, palay po natin
Mr.
live
Chairman.
at pa-subscribe.
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Congresswoman Lani Mercado is recognized.
Salamat, Mr. Chair. I would like to manifest also my support to our nominees and appointees from the DFA, especially those from the province of Cavite. It is always a source of pride to see fellow Caviteños entrusted with important responsibilities in the Department of Foreign Affairs. They are Brian Jes P. Baguio, Career Minister, resident of General Trias, Cavite. If they are present, kindly rise. Benjamin A. Celidio Jr., Foreign Service Officer Class 1, resident of General Trias, Cavite. Brian Dexter B. Lao, Chief of Mission Class 2, resident of Bacoor City. Noel M. Novicio, of course, who is in front, Chief of Mission Class 2 from Silang, Cavite. Mary Joy B. Ramirez, Career Minister, born in Cavite City, resident of Imus, Cavite.
Shoutout
And
po.
Francis Ramon P.
Palike po,
Torres,
palike.
Foreign Service Officer, Class 2, a true-blooded Bacoreño, born and still resides in
Shoutout
Bacoor
to
City.
Concepcion and
I am
Clear,
confident that they will
Clear.
continue to
Shoutout,
serve
shoutout.
with integrity and professionalism and excellence wherever their assignments may be. And I therefore also endorse
Bebot and
all
cookies,
our
shoutout.
appointees to be confirmed this afternoon. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Another member?
Chair.
Yes.
Shout out,
Are you
Leosa.
also manifesting?
Yes, Mr. Chair, on behalf of the
From
minority.
Isabela?
No, on behalf of the minority, Mr. Chair, we support the motion and interpose no objection for their confirmation later.
Yeah, from the chair, just a matter of disclosure. One of those recommended for promotion, Rapunzel Acop, is the daughter of a Philippine Military Academy classmate, the retired Police Major General Reynaldo Acop, and the nephew of
Worried about stubborn stains? Try the steam cleaner. Just add water and it sprays high temperature steam, kitchen grease, car crevices, tough dirt, gone in a flash. No cleaners needed.
the nomination or the promotion.
Sir Chair, Senator Bongos.
Senator Bongos, recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. My distinguished colleagues and everyone here with us today, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. I extend my support for the nominations and ad interim appointments of distinguished foreign service officials in the Department of Foreign Affairs. Yung iba po ay nasa online, headed by Ambassador Noel Novicio. Sir, meron lang po akong isang tanong lang po sa inyo. At sa lahat,
please proceed.
Ng nakikinig. Alam niyo naman po na tuwing may digmaan sa ibang bansa, may kaguluhan, wala pong ibang natatakbuhan ng ating mga kababayan doon, mga OFWs, mga minamahal nating OFWs, mga tinuturing nating modern day heroes. Kayo po yung takbuhan nila. Kaya po tayo nag-create rin po ng Department of Migrant Workers Department batas na po ito para hindi na sila manawagan sa Facebook at sa iba't ibang paraan para humingi po ng saklolo. At hindi po nababayaran ng lungkot. Alam kong mas nais nilang manirahan dito sa ating bayan kasama po ang kanilang pamilya. Ngunit kailangan nila magtrabaho doon. Ang isang tanong ko lang po sa inyo, kung willing ba kayo bukas ang inyong opisina 24/7, pag may problema, katukin ang inyong opisina, gisingin po kayo para tugunan ang kanilang mga pangangailangan.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I'm very pleased to inform you that it is indeed our honor to promote and protect the rights and welfare of our nationals, overseas Filipinos, wherever we are assigned. And I'm very proud to say that most of my colleagues in the DFA have the same mandate. We are open 24/7, as you correctly pointed out, Your Honor. We have hotlines. We can be reached by social media platforms. That's what we have been doing so far in my jurisdiction so far, Your Honor. So we have that honor to perform that mandate, Your Honor. Thank you.
Salamat po. With that, full support naman po ako parati sa inyo. Noon pa, yun lang po ang parati kong paalala na bukas po ating opisina para sa kanilang lahat. At of course, unahin po yung interest ng bayan at interest ng bawat Pilipino. Congratulations at maraming salamat po.
If there are no more inquiries or clarifications from the members, the majority leader is recognized. Senator Risa Ontiveros is recognized. Sorry.
Salamat po, Mr. Chair. Actually, isang tanong lamang po para sa isa sa mga foreign service officers po natin. Pero bago po nun, gusto ko rin pong kilalanin na isa po sa kinoconsider nating appointments, nomination, at buong loob ko rin pong sinusuportahan ay kay kasalukuyang Consul General Senen Mangalile sa New York, who very kindly took care of me when I had some official trips there kasama ng mga Filipino-American na kababayan natin. At siya po ay nominated ngayon po para sa ambassador sa Kingdom of Cambodia. Isang tanong na lamang po, Mr. Chair, dun kay Sir John Paul Samonte, kung maaari po.
Kindly proceed to the front. Ambassador, you're excused.
Magandang umaga.
Online.
Online. Okay. It's all right, Mr. Chair. Salamat po, Foreign Service Officer 1 Samonte. Isang clarification lang po sa inyo at magandang hapon po sa inyo mula dito sa Manila. Nasaan po kayo ngayon, sir?
Madam Senator, I'm in Barcelona, Spain.
Barcelona. All right, sir. Yung tanong ko po, ayon dito sa information na nabasa po namin, noong 2017, na admonish po kayo for your alleged failure to supervise a subordinate who was involved in the illegal issuance of Philippine Hajj passports to 177 Indonesians. Pwede nyo lang po bang bigyan ng linaw ito sa aming komite para din kung malinaw na, at least it can form part of the record at hindi na muling kailangan itanong sa inyo, Mr. Chair.
Apo. Salamat po, Madam Senator, for the opportunity to clarify the matter. Ako po, ang una ko pong trabaho sa Department of Foreign Affairs ay Principal Assistant sa Passport Division sa Office of Consular Affairs. Noong panahon po na yon, 2015, alam din po ng lahat na nagpalit po tayo ng passport system. Sa ilalim po ng aming opisina, meron pong 300 po mahigit, more or less, na mga empleyado. At nung bandang huli po ay napag-alaman po namin na meron isa sa kanila na meron na po ng nagawa. Kami po ay na-clear naman sa lahat po ng mga proceedings at
napatunayan din po na wala po tayong kinalaman po sa pagka-issue ng passport.
So mas tinanong po kayo, Sir Samonte, dahil sa prinsipyo ng command responsibility, was that it po? Dahil subordinate nyo po yung naging involved
Yes.
yung umano dito? Yes?
Yes ma'am. Ako po yung principal assistant, the sole principal assistant for the passport division at that time po.
So sir, at least lastly, for the record, nagkaroon po ba ng recurrence ng ganyang illegal issuance ng Hajj passports, whether to Indonesians again or any other nationals from other countries?
Madam Senator, at the time na po nahuli po yung mga Indonesian, ako po mismo ang pumunta sa airport para po makita kung ano po ang nangyari. Dahil nga po kami po yung nagulat na may ganun po pala. Nung araw din po na yun ay pinatigil ng PFA ang pag-issue ng mga Hajj passport at pinaigting po namin yung mga requirements para siguraduhin po na hindi po mangyari po muli.
And therefore, sir, tamang hindi na po nangyari muli iyon.
Sa pagkakaalam ko po, Madam Senator, awa po ng Diyos.
Alright, salamat po, FSO1 Samonte. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Risa. Majority Leader.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to reiterate the motion of Congressman Marcy Teodoro earlier that the committee recommend to the plenary for the commission to give its consent to the nominations and to confirm the ad interim appointments of the 85 DFA officials as listed in the agenda. So move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion to recommend to the plenary for the commission to give its consent to the nominations and to confirm the ad interim appointments of 85 DFA officials as listed in the agenda. Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The same is hereby approved.
Mr. Chair, there being no other matters to discuss, I now move to adjourn the meeting.
Is there any objection? The motion to adjourn is approved. This hearing is adjourned. No, so tanong natin sila.
Palike, pa-subscribe. Maraming salamat. Guys, pakilike po ng ating live at pa-subscribes na rin po. Maraming salamat. Ayan. Okay. Palike, pa-subscribes. Okay. Ayan. Okay guys, hanggang dito na lang muna ang ating live. At lobat na po ang aking cellphone. Nakikita nyo, 13% na lang ang ating battery. Percentage. Ayan Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga live viewers dyan na sumusuporta palagi sa ating maliit na channel. Huwag po kayo sana magsasawa. Maraming salamat po. Ayan napakagandang balita po ng ating ang araw po natin ngayon. Dahil sa dami pong magandang nangyayari. Ayan, maraming salamat guys, okay? Hanggang dito na lang muna ang ating live. Mag-iingat po ang lahat. God bless po once again. June Pinas para sa Pilipinas.